that you're thinking of me. Cause lately I ain't got the time to think about me. Caught on the grind, I got family depending on me. My friends are struggling and acting like their life is all sweet, but not me. I'm a realist, I'm out here trying to get green. Plant a seed and watch a money tree grow from nothing. Seeing shit, but what it really is ain't ever been clean. Y'all spray Febreze on the situation like it don't stink. Still, see, I'm just trying to plot so my hypothesis could tell me I was right about the theory of my life. I see them big shiny lights with all them big shiny cars near all them big shiny stars. That shit don't feel right. I'm just trying to find a way. Caught in life gets hard some days. I'm thankful that you're thinking of me. Cause lately I ain't got the time to think about me. Caught on the grind, I got family depending on me. My friends are struggling and acting like their life is all sweet, but not me. I'm a realist, I'm out here trying to get green. Plant a seed and watch a money tree grow from nothing. Seeing shit, but what it really is ain't ever been clean. Y'all spray Febreze on the situation like it don't stink. Still, see, I'm just trying to plot so my hypothesis could tell me I was right about the theory of my life. I see them big shiny lights with all them big shiny cars near all them big shiny stars. That shit don't feel right. I'm just trying to find a way. God in life gets hard some days. Balance. You gotta keep your balance.
Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be an update on my weight loss journey yet again. However, this time I am more mentally free and I'm more clear-headed and I'm more positive and I'm mentally in such a better place. And the first time that I went through my weight loss journey, I was in such a negative place mentally, and I just let people speak whatever they thought into my mind and speak their ideal of beauty into my mind and speak their negativity into me, and I didn't have anything to block that off. And I really had to go through this journey. I had to go through the wilderness and learn all these things and learn things about me and grow in every aspect of my life so that I can get to this point yet again, just mentally clear and in such a better place than where I was before. So, like you saw, I lost 10 pounds and it was gradual. It wasn't like a thing that was like strict every single day. I didn't restrict things like I used to, and I didn't block off having good times with family or friends, and now I'm dating, so I didn't like block off any of those experiences due to the fact that I'm so focused on losing weight. Like I didn't focus so much on the calories. I just focused more on the spending quality time with family and friends and with people who can potentially become love interests, and I learned how to just forget about all that and just be in the moment and enjoy the food and see food as not an enemy. I've been dating this guy for a couple weeks now, and the way that I am now is just, it's so different than where I used to be years ago, where we would go, my past, like, say if I was dating someone, we would go like somewhere to eat and I'll like pick out everything, like, and I wouldn't eat certain things, or I wouldn't indulge and I wouldn't engage into the event because I was so focused on, no, I can't eat that because I'm gonna get fat. And now that I'm going out, I'm just more aware of my relationship with food, and I learned how to plan. So if I knew that I was going out with someone tomorrow, say, I would just plan the day before and I'll be like, okay, I'll just have smaller meals within the day so that way I can last and have a good meal for dinner and enjoy myself and not kick myself because I had 3 fries too much, which I used to do, which is terrible. Just in a place that is just like, I feel liberated. You know, like I'm not chained to those thoughts that keep me from having fun and keep me from building relationships and keep me from living life and experiencing new things and new cultures and new cuisines that I've never been opened up to before, if that makes sense. And I'm just so excited, and I just love the growth. And my cousin was here from Vegas last week, so I was a little bit off. For a couple days I would like dabble into what they were doing, but every other day I had to be like, no, I have to focus on me. Like, there's a time and place with standing your ground, and then there's a time and place with enjoying the ambiance and just living in the moment and enjoying different things. But you also have to take into account that you have goals that you need to meet, you know, so you have to have like a healthy balance. It can't be 100% this and 100% that. It has to be somewhere in the middle, but you have to focus more on your goals. So that's why the famous saying 80-20 is so big, because you have to be 80% within you and 20% in your fun, you know. So now that I have like this mindset, I can actually go out and enjoy foods, and I'm not gonna be like, oh, I can't eat that because I'm gonna gain weight. I have this mindset like, okay, I'll eat this, but I'll just retain a little bit of water in the next couple days, but I'm not going to gain weight. And the only reason that I used to gain weight back then is because I would eat, I would enjoy myself, and then later on I'll feel so bad because I overate at dinner, and then I'll just eat my feelings. So you see how like that toxic cycle just keeps on going and going, and that's the only reason that I gained weight in my past, from doing things that were fun and doing things that were liberating in a way, from like freeing yourself from everyday life. And I don't know, like I'm just like I can't even fathom the growth, and everything is just going expedited, and I'm just in awe and I'm in shock that I'm even in this place, because I knew where I was before, and just like seeing how much I've grown and how much I've changed, I look back and I'm like, wow, God, like you really came through for me. Like all these different things and all these different changes of mindsets and all these different seeds that people have planted into my life that were positive thoughts. Everything is just like going into alignment, and it's just amazing, you know? So what I'm learning in this moment now is I'm learning how to say no, because like I said, I am dating right now, and it's at the time that it is the wine and dine stage. And I already told the guy that I'm dating that I'm simple. I don't need to be wined and dined. I don't need to be going out to eat every single day. I don't need that. You know, I just want your time and attention. And we already had this conversation. And I told him, and it's also very important that you communicate your goals and the things that you need to work on. And if the person that you're with is not willing to work with that or respect it, you need to go quickly, run. And when I explained everything, and I told him that like I make money off of my body, like my body has to be a certain way, you know, not even with modeling, but with personal training. If you don't look good as a personal trainer, you're not going to get clients, you know. And you need to have a good mental too, you know. And people can see when you're mentally fucked. If you're a personal trainer, if you're a person in general, you could tell when someone is mentally fucked. I communicated that to him, and he knows that my journey, like big to small, and then back to like medium. I wasn't big, I was like medium. Big to small to medium, and now I'm going back to small. So it's like, now that him and I communicated that, he understands now, and he is very supportive. He's very supportive of my journey, and he's very supportive of my choices, and he understands that yes, I will go out with him and enjoy like these different cuisines and enjoy all these foods that I normally don't eat, but it has to be at least 1 to 2 days a week. Like it can't be every single day. And I told him this, And he completely understood. And those are the people that you need around you. You need people around you that are going to understand where you're coming from, respect your boundaries, and you need to have people around you that will keep you in check and tell you when you're not going the right track, and tell you when you're, you know, acting a little crazy, and tell you when you're not really there, and tell you when you need to get back on track because you've been going too loose. Like, you need that. Everything is just falling into place, and I'm just so happy, you know. And like right now, I have a little bit of water weight right now because yesterday I went to the movies. We had popcorn, we had pizza, and it was amazing, you know. And I enjoyed myself. And while I was eating the popcorn and pizza, I wasn't talking down to myself, and I didn't convict myself, and I wasn't being like, oh, you failed, like now you have to go eat the whole entire kitchen. Like, I don't have that anymore. And because you start thinking positive, it doesn't mean that everything is just gonna go away, because after that my old way of thinking tried creeping back in, and I had to rebuke that. I rebuked it in the name of Jesus so hard. I was like, oh hell no, I'm not going back to who I used to be and go back to that broken individual who thought terribly and acted a certain way and acted horrendously. I wasn't gonna go back to that, and I fought that so hard. And here I am waking up the next day, and I'm in just a awe. Yeah, I'm in awe. I'm just in awe that the things that I've been praying for is finally here. And I've been praying for strength, and I've been praying for me to get myself together and just not fall into the cycle of the negative thinking and the negative actions that I used to do. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited, you know. And it did take time. It took a lot of time, actually. And it's not going to happen every day, and you are going to have relapses, which I have while I was on this journey, but you can't see it that way. You have to be like, okay, if you're going through an eating disorder of bulimia or anorexia or whatever, I can't really speak for anorexia because I haven't gone through that, so I don't know what the mental is for an anorexic individual, but I can speak about having a bulimic mindset and how to break free from that, and how to break free from the negative thinking of that and the convictions of yourself that people aren't even thinking of, or God isn't even thinking of. Like, you must be so ashamed of me, God. I'm so sorry. I was a glutton, blah, 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 blah. He sees you as perfect, you know? And the only person that's convicting you is you, you know? Like, it's just a whirlwind of emotions and thoughts that attack you every time that you do something wrong. You feel me? So I'm just so happy that I'm in this place now, and I honestly can't even wait to see how much I'm gonna grow after this. If this is how much I grew in this short time span, I can only imagine how much more I can grow. And I'm just so excited. When I had weighed myself, yeah, because I recorded that weight yesterday, right before I started my day. I was gonna film this video yesterday, but I didn't have enough time. But I'm filming it today, and when I filmed that little video yesterday, when I first weighed myself after I peed and just woke up in the morning, I was 147. And I was like, oh shit, yes. So I went to go get my phone to record it. I stepped on the scale and it said 149. I said, oh hell no. I said, I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. So I stepped off, and then I let it like tar, and then I like tapped it again, and then I stepped on it again, and it said 149. I was like, oh hell no. But I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna let that bother me, because that used to bother me when I was in my old way of living, an old way of thinking. I used to let things like that bother me. But now I was like, you know what? I lost a lot of weight, and there was a lot of progress in that area, you know, and I am very proud that weight was lost. And not only was that weight lost, the weight of the negative thinking was also lost. So you have to think things like that. You can't just be like, oh, I didn't lose fat. You know what? You're losing your old way of thinking. That's how you need to think. Okay? You're losing the person that you weren't in the first place. And you're becoming the person that God truly made you to be. So everything is just aligning into place. And I'm just like, yes! Thank you, Father God. And I'm just like, yes. I really am just like, yes. You know? And I'm just in such a happy place. And you will get there too. And that's my update. Honestly, can't even wait to see what's gonna unfold in the future and what's gonna happen when I get back to the old weight that I used to be at 130 pounds. And I'm just excited to know what's gonna happen in the future when I get there at my goal weight. And I'm gonna be there mentally as well, and not just physically. Because when it comes to your goals and your aspirations or the things that God tells you, you need everything to be perfect. You need everything to be together. You need everything to be connected. Like, yeah, you could be there physically, but mentally you could be fucked like I was. Or you could be there mentally, but physically, baby, you need to work on some things, okay? But that's how life is. It's all about growth and learning how to navigate through the wilderness and learn how to talk to yourself nicer and learn how to rebuke anything that's not you and just turn down any opportunity or any idea that's not following your purpose in life. And quite frankly, it took a long time for me to get here, and I didn't actually think I was going to get here, but you're gonna get through this. You honestly, truly are. And the amount of confidence that I'm feeling and the amount of love that I'm feeling from myself, it's just like amazing. I can't even say any other word because it's just amazing that I can, I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. And for a long time, I didn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. But now I see just a tiny little light. And it's not just this flash from the cell phone. It's not just that flash from that cell phone. I actually see the light at the end of the tunnel. And every single day, it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And I just stop focusing on the future. And I stop dwelling on the past. And I just pray and I meditate. And I focus on the things that I need to do. And pray for the faith to get through today. Because that's all you need to worry about now. You need to worry about now and not focus on the things that you did yesterday. Today is the day that you reflect over the past, and you don't dwell on the past. You reflect on the past and things that you've done, and you focus on how to change that for today. And don't focus how you could change it in the future. Focus how you can change it for today. And then when you go to sleep and wake up, then you could focus on the next day, and then so on and so forth. But stop focusing on the past, stop focusing on the future. Just focus on now and focus on the things that you need to work on right now. Keep on taking the steps and keep on making the progress, because you will see the light at the end of the tunnel. I know that it's dark right now, but just like me, I'm just in so much awe, and I don't know. I really don't know. And I'm speechless, and things like this, it's just like, wow. But anyway, I'm praying for your recovery. I'm praying for your breakthrough. I'm praying for your peace of mind. And I'm praying that you walk with purpose and you use this to your advantage, and you learn how to love yourself, and you teach others how to get through the things that you've gone through, because not everyone did it the same way, and people can learn from other people's tactics to get through things. So that's why I'm here. I love you. You can do it. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video. Click the notification bell. And I'll see you in the next video.